And a warm welcome back, everybody. How are you doing? We've got another Italy game. I don't know. It seems like more. I said this a while ago that you don't see much Italy on the ladder at all recently. And then all of a sudden, it feels like since I said that, we're seeing quite a bit of Italy recently on the ladder. There's been a bit of discussion during the ESOC tournament that they're one of the most OP civs in the game. But at the highest level, they have one of the lowest statistical win rates, which makes absolutely zero sense. So yeah, I don't know. I can quickly get this for you. If I go to the statistics page and show you right here, if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, look, they're only on 40%, and their overall win rate is 46.9%. So they are joint bottom. They are literally joint bottom, and one of the lowest, apart from Inca and Malta, in the top ELO bracket. Why is that the case? I don't know. I genuinely don't know, because it is regarded as one of the best civs in the game by the top community.
Qual è il tuo comando?
I don't have an answer for you guys. I don't have an answer for you, so make that what you will. Make that what you will. We have Agulus playing as Spain. Agulus has been doing some weird stuff recently. He's been coming up with all sorts of crazy build orders, which is always good to see. And Agulus is making it up the ELO ladder as well. He's reaching that 2K ELO bracket, comfortably now. And he's given, really good players a tough time. He's looks like he's experimenting with some civilizations at the moment, and he's playing Spain here. I saw him do a native build. He literally went natives with Spain, which is absolutely crazy. Can be picking up 80 wood here. Very, very nice. Free vills coming in. What else does he have in here? Does have Spanish gold. Marvelous year. Oh, does have Caballeros. You don't see that every day. And he's got Cav Combat, so might be a Lancer build here. Does have IK Infantry Combat. And look, he's got all of the Cav upgrades. Wow. Okay, that makes for some scary Lancers. I don't know if I like Refrigeration here. Not sure I like that card, but maybe he's cooking something. Maybe he's cooking something. I was just about to say, surely he sees that. Are we going to get a steal? Are we going to get a villager steal here? The birds flocking in the way. Get out of here, birds. This isn't the Lion King. Are we going to see what's going to happen? Oh, he does. Oh, the heroic villager plundering 80 coin. Beautiful stuff. And now it looks like he's just going to go for a herd. What a plunder. We'd actually deny him an age up, but by, a good few seconds. But that's definitely worth it. 80 coin. Fantastic stuff. Italy is not going to be happy with that. So Aglos is going up against, this guy. And I know that, I know this symbol. I think this is the guy who did he was kind of doing the priestess stuff, right? This is the guy that was doing the priestess stuff with Inca. And I think he was the guy that did the Age 1 Hanseatic League Inca play. I think it was this guy. So this guy kind of popped out of nowhere. The Chinese community has honestly come out of nowhere. And you've got some really high-level ELO players for China. I think it's China. It could be the East in general, but I'm pretty sure they're all coming from China. Maybe there's been some sanctions lifted and they're allowed to play Microsoft games with the rest of us peasants. Who knows? Let's have a look at his deck. If it loads. Whoa! That's a bottom heavy. We like bottom heavy, don't we, on this channel? That's a lot of cards in Age 4. He's maxed out cards in Age 4. I can't complain with any of those decisions either. Maybe this is the only one. I like the 3 Culverins. I think 3 Culverins is better than 2 Culverin and 2 Falconet, but that's just me personally. Does have Papal Arsenal. No, doesn't even have 2 Falconets in Age 3. This guy's mental. Got advanced Lombards, Refrigeration and Royal Mint. This guy's picked a team game deck. What is going on? He doesn't even have 2 Falcons, 6 Musk. This guy is living dangerously. The only military shipment he has that doesn't cost anything is 12 Baceliers and an 2 artillery shipments in H4. That is crazy. That is absolute craziness. Okay, going up with the governor. He's going for capitalism. Pretty standard stuff here. Just maxing out Lombards. Makes sense. Does have an Architect in queue. A Fuzi coming in. Pretty standard play. Pretty meta build. See how that works out for him. Aguilos just reached up age 2 as well. He's two. What is going on in this game? 2 Vils, and then we got Rev Max and Phoenix's mum here. Interesting. Oh, he's going for the five villagers. He's going for the Lionheart build. He is going for the Lionheart. That's what we like to see. Max Greed, this is called. I didn't realize that earlier. He's called it Max Greed. Let's go over to the Cathedral. Oh, that's a beautiful boat right there. Where's the dock? The harbour. There's a beautiful galleon right there. Okay, how good's his macro? So the 2v2 cow is going to be better for the greed, but I like the governor because it gives you that extra protection just in case you get rushed. It also gives you that 200 coin, which is really important for aging up as quickly as possible when you do the 5 Vils. This guy's already gone beyond 6 minutes, so he's already slow. I would cancel that villager and probably sell 100 food to age up as quickly as possible. But he's going to go for the ages. So he's playing super greedy here. And he's probably seen Italy's deck, so it feels like he can get away with being greedier here. So I think we're going to have a bit of a greedy FF standoff. And it looks like Italy's going to go for their FI. So, yeah, Spain's probably going to be in some trouble here. I'm not sure how Spain are going to deal with this. Spain, I think, generally in this matchup, to deal with Italy, you have to kind of deny them the FI, or you have to kind of make it as difficult for them as possible. So you have to get stuck in there, really get stuck in age 3, hit that power timing, the Spain pain train, as we call it, the robot special. Do you have Akans on this map? And a Yoruba, 2 very powerful natives. Don't think we're going to see anything from these natives, though, but we'll see. You never know. You'll never know. Going up with the bishop. Oh, Aguilas, you are being a cheeky boy. You're being a very greedy boy. You're a very greedy boy. Getting lots of hurts. Oh, got a back hurt. It's the circle of life. I watched The Lion King recently with my daughter. She doesn't really get it much at the moment. She's still a bit too young, but yeah, good revisit. And I don't know why, but this is just reminding me of that. Get back here, he says to the giraffe. It's funny when you watch old films like that, like even things like The Lion King. I watched Aladdin recently as well, and you missed things like that are adult jokes when you're younger and you don't understand it. You just think it's part of the film. But when you get older, you hear them again and you laugh. And it's actually okay. These films are clever because they actually make adults laugh. The children don't get it, but the adults. So there's something a bit for everyone else. I do appreciate that. We've got the back of this wagon. We've got something wrapped up in there. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like dead bodies. Where's he going with this? Oh, my goodness. So greedy. So greedy. He's going for Spanish gold as well, and he's going for the industrial here. So we've got a fast industrial standoff. That's risky as Spain. Yes, you get a lot of shipments, but Italy is just stronger, man. And he's also gone for the bishop age-up. So 2 bishop age-ups, very religious age-ups here. Everyone feeling very religious. And look at this. Italy's already up 2K squad. I don't know how or where that inflation's come from. He's up to 5 Lombards. Yeah, this is just rough. And the longer the game goes on, the more value you get for Italy, because the more value Lombards get, the more value that architects get. Because they just scale, right? Because they're free. They build things for free, so they just scale incredibly. And obviously, you get that fast age up into age 4 as well. You get the age ups are so much more powerful for Italy as well. Not only does he get advanced politicians into age 4, but he also gets a really good bonus now of cheaper upgrades for his like his pikemen and halberdiers, something like that. So yeah, just such a huge power spike for Italy. Going up to industrial against them is always super risky, unless you're like Otto, for example, or maybe India. Yeah, I don't know. And obviously, you've got to deal now with Basileas, the best skirm in the game, hands down, the best skirm in the game. 5-speed skirm. That's called power creep. Whoever thought that was a good idea. Hiya. Going for a third town center. How's this age up coming in? He's going up with the engineer. 2 Falcons. Static 2 Falcons. I mean, this is good for a little bit of a power spike, but not long term. What's he getting here? Vet Musk. He's going Musks. Okay. Does have Spanish gold. 1k wood coming in. So he's been allowed to go. This is like as greedy as you can get, by the way. So, you know, the capitalism into 5 bills, skipping the 700 coin. 700 wood, Spanish gold, 1k wood. Like, this is as greedy as it gets, and he hasn't used a fort to do it either. So we'll see how this is going to go for him. But, you know, likewise, Italy now are just scaling super well. He's going to get Lombard resource cards like Florentine Finances. 2,300 resources? Are you kidding me? It's almost 1,000 more resources than a normal age 4. And he doesn't have to spend any villager seconds gathering it. The Lombards do that for him. And on top of that, it gives you XP because of the Afusi shipment. Look at this. Each Lombard is generating 0.25 XP. It's better than a TP worth. So, yeah. It's about a TP and a quarter worth, as long as you have XP resources in the Lombard. It's kind of crazy. Age 4 dogs. 28 hand attack for dogs. So good, man. So good. So, yeah, he's going for pikes, which are guard. Yeah, that's my smart me. Pronta. Take that, you weird Italian-looking thing. The ghost of Sparta, the ghost of Rome there. $31 Vils, 2 TCs, gets an artillery foundry down, going for the 2 Falcon 2 Culverins now. See, this is why, look at this. This is why I think 3 Culverins is so much stronger. Even if it was just the heavies here, the 2 Culvs aren't going to kill a heavy cannon in one shot. So you literally, it takes more than double the time to kill heavy cannons, because when you got multiple, you're 2 firing everything, right? Rather than just killing one at a time and being able to micro back. Like, it's that's why I like 3 Culverins much, much better. People just have 2 Falcons, 2 Culvs, because the overall value of the shipment is higher. But that doesn't mean, it doesn't make the situation better. If I wanted Falconets, I'll just send the 2 Papal Bombards. If I want Culverins, I want 3 of them. You know, I don't want a mix of both. I don't want a mix of both. Is he sending that from the? He's making that from the Basilica. Why is he sending 3 spies? There's no... Interesting. There's no mercenaries here, but he's making spies. 34 villagers, 42 of Aguilar. He's just gone for both of his artillery shipments. There you go. That's a great example. Even the Springades, the gold Culverins, don't kill a heavy cannon in 1 hit. And he's been able to get away there with all of his heavy cannons intact. He will kill a Falconet in 1 hit, though. Just needs to get his Culverins up the top there. But gets away with only losing a Falconet. That's absolutely fine. Sees the Culverins now. So it could have been, if there was 3 Culverins there, you know, could have killed a heavy cannon, and then they had another shot off like they did against the Falconet. That could have been another heavy cannon. You know, could have been 2 dead if he microed correctly. Okay, we do have some missionaries coming in. That's their priests. Lots of coin income. Does have Spanish gold. Does have one of his factories. The second one is already on the way, going for mass production. Okay, I like to see it. I always say this. One of the best newbie pieces of advice I could give to any beginners is when you get factories, get mass production. Okay, it's 300 food, 300 coin. Get it. Put your factories on heavy cannons and just go herp-de-werp, you know, shoop-de-whoop, hoop-de-whoop, shiver me timbers. Just go all in with heavy cannons. It is one of the best pieces of advice I can give you. And particularly if your civilization has a special type of heavy cannon, because any special type of heavy cannon are just generally more OP than heavy cannons. So rockets with Brits, great bombards with Otto, they are basically the best. Papal bombards with Italy, you know, anything like that. Scores are in favor for Aguilas here. He does have the 3 TCs, so, you know, he's on 55 villagers. does have Peninsula Guerrillas, which, yeah, I mean, Marvelous Year would be fantastic here. Actually, so would Refrigeration. Refrigeration would actually be good here. I don't think I'd ever say that, but I guess so with this Unction. But I don't know. There's lots of possibilities. Marvelous Year with 58 villagers, it will make your villagers produce faster as well, and he's all over the map. So whilst they're on natural resources, Marvelous Year would be really, really nice here. Lots of Culverins coming in. 8 Culverins, and they are Royales with cheese, baby. So he's got the guard Coles himself. He's 170 pop. 59 bills to 42. Okay, 4 Springardes here. But Agilos is out of position. Okay, he's still a bit out of position. Oh, he should have targeted these ones. There's 2 right next to each other. Focus these. There's 4 free next to each other. I told you. And that was lucky that these Culverins that were next to them didn't take any damage either, because the area of effect could have really hurt them. Okay, looks like he's just going to brute force it now. What is going on with the Musketeers from Agilos? What is going on? You just letting Royal Musketeers rock up on you, son. In melee, the ultimate disrespect. Papal Guard for Celiez. The heavy cannon's getting mauled. Loses 8 Culverins there. And I don't know how many heavies. It was like 4 or 5 heavies. Pure disrespect. We even got a Spice getting stuck in there. Pure disrespect. And Baselier is going to infinitely be able to chase these 4-speed Musketeers down now. And all we can hear is the nightmares. I still have nightmares. I see 2 Papal Bombards coming in, 46 Vills, and we got some Papal Lancers coming in now. Agilos sending in. Is that the 2 Falconets? Ew. Why are we sending this? Is this really the best thing he can send right now? Ooh, losing some Vills. He's on 68, 67. Back up to 70. Horse Artillery going to unpack here. Dogs coming in for the flank. Only gets 1 shot off, but that was a... Oh, baby, a triple. Okay, snares that all down. Cellier is going to be able to run out of there. Horse Artillery are quicker. But they need to unpack that. Look how fast that guy unpacks these days. It's absolutely hilarious. Does anyone remember the change to Horse Artillery? Baseliers need to run away. Like, what is going on? He was not paying attention. And he's getting trapped by Musketeers. Deary, deary me. Oh, but 2 Papal Bombards lie in wait here. What we got coming in there? There was a guard something or other. Maybe Musketeers, was it, I think? Could have been heavy horse guns. I don't know. I didn't really see it in time. Oh, bounce shot as well. Did you see the damage the bounce shot? It just hit like 20 units. Oh, Horse Artillery getting taken down in 1 hit. Don't forget, these guys have the ability to deflect damage when they're next to each other. They do so much work. But they will die to the bigger numbers, but that was hilarious. It's a shame that the Culverins weren't there in time, because they would have, the Papal Bombards would have shielded a lot of damage from them as well. All unpacking. Bring them forward and get a target lock. No, he doesn't. Peninsula Guerrillas coming in. That's basically just 20% for muskets. Damage. Papal Lancers are here. 54 villagers. So Agilos is pulling further and further away with regards to the eco. And I think he's just going to out-eco. He's only 2k score up, but I feel like once this all calms down, it's going to be absolutely fine. 36 damage now. Where's he going, though? Is he just letting us all die? Was there any villagers in here? No, okay. That's fine, then. That's where all the villagers were. Could just go for the base. Italy is walled up. Still got stuff in the Lombards. Still got resources in there. Okay, it looks like Agilos is coming back up. Don't want these Musketeers to start hitting you in the face with 36 range damage. He's on 88 villagers. He has sent Marvelous Year. So that does help. That increases, I don't know by what percentage, but it does increase your train time. Decrease the train time, sorry, of settlers. Okay, down goes those gates. I'm trying to get a dock there. That could be nice. That could be sneaky. It's the circle of life. Yeah, just talking nonsense there, sorry. This map is very Lion King-y. Ooh. Great micro there by Italy. Grow, and he's... double whammy there as well. This is... Like, it's very nuanced when it comes to artillery micro. You have to learn to not let your military units, cavalry units, you have to march them out of the way. You have to do it very strategically. Is he serious right now, House of Trastamara? You have to move your military units out of the way of the artillery. Otherwise, the artillery will bump into them. And it's just, it's a nuanced thing. You can only do it with experience. Don't let your infantry get in the way of your artillery. Let your artillery, particularly the culverins, go to the front because they have the biggest line of sight. And they're not going to bump into anything over there. Is he actually going to go to 3,680? So basically saving 600 resources for the age 5. And look how fast he's aging up. Oh, that might be the fastest Imperial I have ever seen, ever. And Angelos out of nowhere, even though he's been taking really rough fights. Italy has been winning the fights. Angelos has just been steamrolling ahead with his eco. Great raid there. He's on 92 vils. And that was like a 15-second Imperial. That is the fastest Imperial I've ever seen. And he classic advanced hot air balloon. Great age up. Infinite scouting. It never goes down. There is infinite fuel supply. Man's got a nuclear reactor inside that hot air balloon. Okay, heavy cannons calling the bluff there of the culverins. That's a good turnaround and fight. That's what we call a peekaboo. Man called his bluff and said, peekaboo, I'm unpacking. Caught you with your trousers down. 91 villagers here for Aguilas. 63 for Italy. Is there a big raid coming in here? Oh, there is a big raid. But it's only heavy infantry. The villagers could potentially run away, but they're going to get infinitely snared there. Lots of powerful lancers. Catching a couple of heavy cannons. He's still down 10k score. Oh, okay. That's down to 80. And there's another 8 here. Ooh. Did he go to Imperial too fast here? Still got a lot of artillery. Oh my god, it was 10k score a second ago. Now it's only 7k score. Okay. More Papal Lancers with Papal Arsenal coming in. Okay, that's going to be nice for the Papal Lancers. Give them that charged ability. That super stab. Gonna dive in. Even the horse dives. And another heavy cannon getting caught. And that's going to be a second heavy cannon getting caught. Okay, they're going to take some infantry down before they go. Going for Akan Gold Economy, that gives you a gold mine, I think. And I think it increases it by like 10% gather rate. What? Where is Aguilas? What is Aguilas doing here? Yep, he gave you a gold prospector wagon. What is Aguilas doing here? That looks like 4 culverins he's resent here. He's down to 68 villagers. He's just lost like he's basically lost 30 vils here out of nowhere. He's going for large-scale agriculture. Get rid of that. I was about to say, that's like 2,000 resources. Bro, you can't afford that right now. You can't afford that right now. You need to protect your darn factory, sir. Get in there and protect your factory, good sir. You shame your factory, sir. More Papal Lancers. What is going on here? 63, he's losing more bills. Okay, does protect his factory. factory. Get that repaired ASAP. He's got a factory about to pop, a heavy cannon, sorry, about to pop from it as well. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, we got, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there's 34 villagers here. There's 34 villagers. Imperial Musketeers, though. He gets rid of the agriculture upgrade from the capital. I don't know where the capital is. There it is. Don't see that building every day, do you? It's all falling apart. Did he go to Imperial too soon? Did he go to Imperial too soon? Big heavy cannon wallops. Apple Lancers, they have HP upgrades. They have their charge stability. We got orgasm noises from the Italian hero there. Not gonna lie, sounds pretty nice. Oh, 43 vils. Oh, he's lost like 50 villagers. He lost more than 50 villagers, but he did keep both factories alive. That's super important. I would desperately try and get Imperial heavy cannons. Imperial heavy cannons will win you the game, but he doesn't have the eco right now to do it. Oh, that is rough. That is rough. I would always go for Imperial heavies over Imperial musketeers any day of the week. The reason is because Imperial heavies are they're the game changer, right? And it's all about keeping them alive. The musketeers are there just to deter cavalry, really. That's all they're there to do. And guard musks are going to be fine to do that. But the heavy cannons are going to pack way more of a wallop against infantry and against artillery. So they're going to survive longer. They're going to do more siege damage. It's all about keeping the heavies alive. And so getting Imperial is going to give them more HP. So I think that's a huge mistake there, because he can only afford one. And I would always go for the heavy cannon upgrade before the Imperial Musketeer upgrade. I think my logic makes sense. 5K score lead. Aguilos on 47 villas. 84 for Italy. He's just been sitting there pretty with Freetown centers for like 10 minutes now. Uncontested. The hot air balloon. I can see that red little thing. Just a pretty little hot air balloon. Only 0.72 coin. Has he got amalgamation? I don't think he has. Trying to build docks. Wow, he's trying to build docks. He's just trying to give the architect something to do, isn't he? Oh, no, not again. Not again. Heavy cannon's going to get... Oh, but the last... What? Where are the musketeers? Where are the musketeers? Oh, no. So many heavy cannons. Oh, no. He loses so many more vills. He's down to 32. I mean, heavy cannons, I think, are still going to win this fight, even against lancers, but still. Oh, that is... Okay, that's crazy. That is crazy. Aguilos splitting his army. Oh! There's still some big wallops. 5 heavies remaining, but 33 vils. Oh my god, he's losing more. Italy is just running him around the map. He's running him ragged. 30 villagers in Imperial? I mean, it was the fastest Imperial I've ever seen. I've never seen a faster Imperial. Oh, this is going to be another big wallop. Hoop-de-whoop! No, just the one shot which was dodged. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's flexing so hard right now. He's got monitors. Oh my goodness. He's got monitors. And the monitors on this lake here are going to be really scary because they can easily take down these two factories. Remaining villagers from that town center going down. Oh, he's backing up for some reason. $86 villagers. Only just now getting sea drill. Wow. The heavy cannons are trying to kill this monitor. Affandote. Oh, gets one more hit before. That's 2 heavy cannons down for a monitor. I don't like that trade. Does take down 2 monitors, though. So that's pretty nice. Villagers probably going to die here. Oh, my God. Aguilos is down to 27. Probably about to lose some more. this game. He's still up in score, but only just. Oh, and Musketeers are doing the gauntlet run there. And this is how good Baseliers are. Look, 5.5 speed. He's got military troubles upgrade. 5.5 speed. Make it stop. They're basically skirms with cavalry speed at this point. It's so insane. And the Musketeer split again. No. Oh, Baseliers swimming in the ocean. Deary me. And he's losing a factory there. And he calls it. Aguilar's had it all and he blew it. He had it all and he blew it. That is a perfect example of how just because you can go to Imperial doesn't mean you should. What a fumble. What a fumble of the bag. He crumbled under the pressure. And wow. Insane gameplay by Italy, though. He really was running around the map. And Aguilas not having outposts, town centers, anything here, a fort, anything to protect these villagers was just absolute sacrilege. And he paid the full price for it with his elo. What a game. We did get to see the fastest Imperial I've ever seen. I've never seen House of Trastamara used into Imperial, which was really, really fun to see. So not only did he save, what was it, 800 resources? No, yeah, was it 800 resources or was it more like 600 resources? I think it was 600 resources. 640 resources, something like that. But that wasn't the big part. The part was how fast he aged up, which was crazy. Aging up again gives you access to these cards again, which are very powerful shipments. So, you know, that's good as well. But yeah, wow, that was insane. Let's have a look at the view post game. Village account did really well. 92 compared to 60. Nice. But look at that. 123 muster, 116 Baseliers. Have a look at the all resources gathered. He smashed it. He was absolutely smashing it. But that doesn't always mean everything. Damn. I think, let me just view map real quick. Did Italy have... So he had his factory, of course. He had the Papal Arsenal. He had Milanese Arsenal. And he also had advanced Lombards. So we did actually see advanced Lombards this game. And that converts resources much faster. However, I only like this card if you have usury as well, because then it makes things very efficient. So yeah, I like this card, but only when you have usury in Age 4. Those two shipments together are very, very powerful. Because you're essentially gaining free resources and very quickly as well. So, yeah. Anyways, GG's, well played. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. House of Trastamara into Imperial. Fastest Imperial you will ever see, I imagine. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.